the brown boys, the brown boys, the brown boys, we the brown boys, the brown boys, we the brown boys.
So here's the thing. Women, we need to stop that shit. Because first of all, we all know how to check a nigga when they come at us wrong. We all know how. We don't have men approach us before or off, like, saying they may be flirting with you or some stuff. We know how to put a man in our place, right? All women know that. You start young, as you look, your little teenager, you start getting your little breastises and all this, and a person will come and give you some unwanted attention. We all know how to check them. So, and we've been checking them since we had these breasts and bodies and stuff like that. So you mean to tell me you have lost those skills as a grown woman to check a nigga? It's not happening. And you feel unsafe? Well, that's something that sounds like some yeast in that shit. Because if you feel unsafe, who would you go to for safety? You'll go to your father. You'll go to your brothers. The first thing I do is go to my man. My man, 200 and shit, almost 250, close to it. I mean, and tall, dark, and handsome. That's the person that I would go to. So who are you looking for to protect you? You did? Don't look for the stranger, Kwame, on this thing to protect you. He don't know you. He don't know me. I never met this dude. He don't know me. See, we get caught up in this television shit and this vision to tell lies to your vision. See, and what's happened to some of these women, in my opinion, is their vision has told them that this man is their boo, uncle, cousin, granddaddy, brother, kinfolk. No, this is a stranger. This is a stranger. Somebody that you have associated yourself with or think that he's supposed to know you and all that. No, he don't know you. In order to know you, you would have to have feelings for a person, emotions for a person, to see a person. Now look at here. Think about this, and think about this hard and long. I told these women on here way back in the beginning, when it was the Gilbert thing and all them other folks, way back in the beginning, I said, ladies, stand down. Don't get into men's business. Let the men handle it. All ladies stand down. And the day ones that's been here know that I said that. Why did I say that? It's because I knew this shit like this was going to happen. Men and women fight differently. Men fight to the finish, right? They fight to the finish. Women, we go back, and when they finish, they finish. But women, no, we go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And we throw yeast in shit when two men are arguing. If we stay the hell out of that shit and let them do what they need to do and set your ass in the background and do like we used to do in the old days, when we saw two men fighting, all the women thought there was some ignorant shit that they was arguing about. What did we do? We at the cookout and all that stuff. We get in the huddle and we'll talk about them. We'll say how stupid they are. You see, we didn't never go and approach them and say, you shouldn't talk to him like that. That ain't none of your goddamn business. You wouldn't want a man to get into your business with your girlfriend if you and your girlfriend arguing. You know her all your life. Y'all fighting like cats and dogs, but y'all made her spend the night with each other. Y'all got this stuff through high school and all that, and y'all been friends all this time, and y'all arguing, and a man stepped in. You wouldn't want him in that because he won't understand, right? He won't understand. So same difference. Now, go ahead.
No, that's it.
Go
So
ahead.
my the most I see is on Kwame's page when I come on here. This is a channel I like to look at, Angela Stanton. And I looked at a little bit today, Kevlo and DMD yesterday, I believe, so I can understand what's going on, because just of listening, I want to what are they talking about? But at this point in time, it's an open panel, so the women who feel threatened, they're women on the panel, and they can express themselves freely if it's such a problem that they feel attacked by men. That's my point.
Right. Well, here's another thing. Listen, all men and men raised differently. All men don't have manners, just like all women don't have manners. Okay, I'm not making excuses for a man that talk bad and call a woman out their name. No, that's disrespectful. But like I said before, you have to take down the sign. People sometimes call you out your name because you're acting in such a way that they can't express themselves to call you anything other than what they see. Do I need to say that again? I won't. Hit the rewind. What I'm saying is, pardon me? What I'm saying is,
preaching. That's what I said. You preaching right now. I'm listening.
Oh, I'm just telling the truth. My thing is, if you carry yourself a certain way, I've said, y'all heard me say this before in a lot of my videos. If you're not a whore, take down the sign. If you're not a bitch, state down the sign. Now, if you stayed out of men's business and don't get into no arguments that they're into, you get what I'm saying? Then you wouldn't be caught up in that tangle. They wouldn't have no opinion about you. I'm just saying. And if somebody called me a bitch, you know what? It wouldn't bother me because I know who I am. That's just them not being raised. In my opinion, it's just them not being raised or don't understand my point of view or something, or they're ignorant of what I'm thinking or feeling. So that I wouldn't carry that shit on my back. I mean, and let me tell you something. And for me, and for anybody to think that women really feel that way, and they be looking at women, come on now, something is an underlying deepness. It's something deeper than that. In my opinion, I think the deeper underlying is the perception of you, Kwame, knight in shining armor, was supposed to open your mouth and holler on this bullhorn because you got all these subscribers, and you're supposed to say, "Stop that shit! Don't fuck with these women." You were supposed to say that. You were
Despite
supposed
the
you were
behavior.
supposed to say that.
Right.
Oh, for the record, for you all to have not heard it on my channel, it's just for y'all haven't heard it. I do not, I do not condone anyone, male or female, that is messing with anybody that's underage. That is fucked up. That's foul. That's perverted. That's a bunch of bullshit. I don't give a fuck about the ancestors that used to do that shit because they was ignorant. They didn't know no better, so they didn't do no better. I do not stand for no shit like that. But since this has happened, okay, it is what it is. Do that have anything to do with me? No. But what it should be doing is making you mamas out here. I'm gonna yield the floor in 1 minute. It should make you women. And see, this is what bothers me. I see a whole lot of women out here turning a blind eye to a bunch of bullshit. Stop acting like you don't see that some things are wrong. Stop acting like you don't see what you see. Just because something happened to you, maybe, or your kinfolk or somebody that you know about. Listen, it still don't make it right. It still don't make it right. Stop turning a blind eye, because that tells me that you would be the kind of woman that would have a boyfriend or step husband or something. My dog's barking. Or a step husband or something that'll come in while you got children yourself. And if he did too much overplaying with your baby, it'll be like, oh, he just playing. No, goddamn it, keep your eyes on the prize. And what is the prize? Your children. Your children. So go ahead with all of that. Go ahead with all of that. And you can have your opinion, and you can say, well, whatever reason you can turn your eye towards that and still be cool. That's okay with me too. I don't care nothing about that. But don't make everybody else, or try to make everybody else feel the way you feel. In other words, I don't care if you would uphold something and turn your eye. I don't care. That's your business. But for your thoughts, I stand for something. You stand for something, but I stand for something. I'm not going to see shit your way. I'm not going to see shit your way. I'm not going to keep telling you I don't see shit your way. I'm telling you one time, and I'm moving on, because that's what grown folks do. Now, I yield the floor. Go ahead, baby.
Hi, Miss MB.
How you doing, Miss
Hey,
MD?
Mo.
How you doing?
This is Miss Monique Kwame. How you
I
doing?
know who this is, but you got the
Oh,
new. Now I just got to ask, what's up with the new name, the hairdo, the beautiful dress?
Isn't she
Okay.
pretty?
yes,
That's my
girl
girl right there. That's my
I
girl
Gang
right
in
there.
that
I
truck. She
never
done put.
just
She
got
done
on here
changed
on
the
this
truck
page.
swag.
That's my girl. I'm gonna mute my mic so you can speak, Mo.
Okay. Well, to come speak about this, and hey, style, to come speak about this, I mean, she said all there was to say on that end, and I am in alignment and agreement with what Miss Yo said up here. Now, if we wanted to take a step back, because you know, Kwame, I always look at your show like I think of you like, oh, this just some dude, like a cool dude I met online, and it's really nothing more than that. I think the reason why all this stuff is coming on you is because there were expectations put onto you by people. So I feel like that's a personal thing because you never promised anybody anything for coming here. So whether it's big or small, whether it's I expected you to shout me out, or I wanted you to invest in my business, or I wanted you to scout my son, or I wanted you to help me raise awareness for my nonprofit. All of those things that you do at your discretion, you never promised that to anyone. So I think the problem is number one, expectations put on you. And to take a step back, how I look at things is outside of this ecosystem, there's something larger going on here. There is a concerted effort to deplatform Kwame Brown on all platforms. And once that happens, the whole ecosystem is going to implode. That means his enemies as well, because we're all, feeding off of the same thing. They want to get Kwame gone because of the crowd that he's able to draw, and the amount of people who are open and receptive to him. And we're coming up on important parts of history right now where different people's voices are going to be important, with the elections and stuff like that. So outside of YouTube, just in general, this is all a part of a plan to deplatform Kwame. And everybody who's playing into this, you're playing yourself, because once he's gone, you're next, friend or foe. So that's all I have to say, KB.
I want to
All
piggyback
right.
off that.
Go
Sorry.
ahead. Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
No.
This is about you. No, go ahead.
Okay. I wanted to platform. I wanted to piggyback off of Ms. Monique's sentiments because I agree like 100% with what you said and Miss your thoughts. But going back to what you said for sure. And I was thinking about that today when I heard what the topic was going to be. People don't understand like the real life concept about what's going on. When that man said, I forget his name, but when he said that they're going to do a study on this platform to see how we behave as Black people, I thought that was like, boom, like mind blowing, because it's so true. And it seems that like people don't have like a real lives outside of what's going on the internet. Because if you did, I don't understand why you would insert yourself in things that have nothing to do with you. So when I came back on, I popped up on a panel like a couple weeks ago when tears hit the platform, because I saw what he was trying to do, how he was trying to gaslight and manipulate a situation to make it seem like Kwame, who had nothing to do with the situation, was just using your words to stand on what you said. But how he was trying to use a Black woman to come after him to, like you said, make his platform non-existent. I think that everyone should be on alert because our First Amendment is in threat.
We used to have fun over here. Everybody laughing and joking and doing all
And we
kinds of
still
stuff.
do. I be dying.
I don't think that left. I just think it's the people. I mean, it comes a time where, okay, like the wheat and the tare, those things grow up together, and after a while, that tare is going to fall away. So I think that's a representation of what's going on here. Those that are wheat, they're going to stand strong and they're going to be here. Those that are not, they're going to fall away, and that's all good. But don't blame Kwame because you was a freaking tare. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't tear everybody up. Don't tear everybody up because you got problems. No, just fix the problems, and we all can be we can all be happy and play and mess around on here and make some things move. Because I'm telling you something, Kwame. I'm telling you something, and Mo know. While a lot of people making a lot of noise, me and Mo, we got some real big. I'm talking about bigger than you can ever imagine that we're gonna tell you about. Bigger than you can ever imagine. And I ain't playing with you. While y'all been playing on here, acting all ignorant and doing all this big arguing with each other and pull each other's hair out and from across the computer screen and all that ignorant shit, me and Mo, we done made something move. We're gonna tell you about it later, Kwame. We're gonna tell all y'all about it later. Right, Mo? We're gonna tell y'all later. We're gonna drop that iron later. Well, go ahead. I just came. Oh, wait a minute. And where's Queen Virginia? She invited me up here. She told me to come, and I don't even see Queen. What's going on?
She wants to tell you a story. It's hilarious, first off.
She invited me to come up here, so I thought she was gonna be up here. She said, so I came in. Well, where is she? Where is Queen, everybody? Where Queen?
I wanted to say one more thing, and I wanted to pop off. Thank you, Kwame, for having this platform and these ladies coming up here and expressing their sentiment. I really do enjoy it. That's why I enjoy Bustlife, especially 2.0. But I wanted to say too, and I hate to bring it to this, it's very spiritual though. I'm this person. But like, we serve a very jealous God if you believe in the Most High. If you believe in Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior. And it seems as if they gave, from the very beginning, you saw though, people were giving Kwame a God-like place in their life. It was very strange to see that. So it gives me understand that people are missing something in their life, as all the women have said on the panel. They're missing something significant in their life, and they're going outward to look for it, to fulfill that need that they need to fill within themselves. And you happen to be that person, I guess, because you're the most consistent thing, because they have a phone, which is consistent, and they have YouTube, and you come on here. So if you can parallel like that, but you know, really find some time. Like, this is just my advice. Find some time within yourself to mend yourself, encourage yourself, build yourself, and follow your knees and pray. You know, get yourself together in all aspects. Because in my opinion, for this to go on this long, for someone to be offended for what they said out their mouth, for women to go this far and to support that, in regards to adolescents, children, I don't have any understanding for it. And I believe a lot of women on this panel right now don't have understanding for it either. So again, find time to heal yourself. Like I think someone said it already. Get off of this for a second. You know, fast, meditate, pray, feed yourself. Kwame's not God. Sorry to tell you, he's not God. He has his own things he's dealing with. I have my own things I'm dealing with.
I don't
And
know this nigga.
never met him in real life. That reads the part right there though. Never met him in real life. No disrespect at all. But like, you have to come in real life though. Like, when you said that was a pivotal moment for the internet. Like, this is the internet. And someone said it. How can someone tell you where to go on the internet? You're free. You're free in real life and you're free on the internet. Come and go as you please, but keep it respectful. That was and Miss 𝐤𝐵𝐚𝐦, I believe your name is. You said that from the beginning. Message has been consistent. I pay attention to behavior. I don't think no one better than me in this world. But I think I'm better than people based off behavior. I sit and I pay attention, you know, I come in with respect, I leave with respect. If I see that you behave in a way I don't feel is dignifying to who I am, I can say I'm better than you. And I stand on that.
Right.
So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you, Kwame, for this platform. I'm at this point, it don't mean nothing. We've been on here for 49 minutes and not one woman has hit the link who has something to say. So it don't mean nothing. You're not trying to come to no resolution. You're not trying to, you know, dead all this. You're trying to keep it up. You want attention. You're seeking attention. And you're seeking any type of attention at that. So at this point, it's just birds. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. But bye, y'all. Thank you so much.
See you later, baby.
Bye,
Thank you for
Sal.
coming by.